Hey guys, it's Sheridan here from Swtor Extreme, and I'm bringing you some awesome PvP highlights of the Jedi Sage. I'll be playing all the different Warzones, so make sure you watch the whole video.
Destroy the ball handler.
So to start us off, we're playing some Huttball, and I have located myself on top of a nice platform so I can shoot down without any problems. Now, the flag carrier, or rather ball carrier, is going to go out of range, so I stun him and start nuking him down with my little friend Sagef. I noticed that he got the ball, so I quickly run across before the fire comes, and I'm hoping he'll pass it, and he does! That's good teamwork. And then out of the blue, I get stun locked, so I use my force of will to get out the stun, and my force speed to get across the line before he has a chance to stop me. I realise that I'm low and also at the starting point of the enemy, so I run away and I head towards the location of a power-up, which heals me. Now the tables have turned, it's his turn to try and cap the flag, so I'm going to help support him. I'm going to lock down one guy with a stun, and as the melee come in to nuke him down, I'm going to knock them all back with my AoE. And there's the goal. And again, there's no point hanging around nuking someone at the starting point of the enemy, so I make my way back to the centre, and I manage to catch an enemy trying to run away with the ball, and he goes down too. One of the most fun things to do in the Warzone Huttball is to use your AoE knockbacks to great effect. You can help get rid of enemies, knock people down to lower levels, or even finish off low health players. Now you're going to see me try and assist the ball carrier, however he's a bit stubborn. He should know with 3 enemy players on him, even with 1 or 2 healers, he's in trouble. In this kind of situation, I recommend always passing, especially once you're low health. It's very easy to get stun locked by the enemy, especially when you're going over the fire grates. Now it's time to take down the enemy ball carrier. I tried to use my AoE knockback, but one of the allies beat me to it. Off he goes. I decide to finish off the other player before he goes and assists. I see that he's going to try and risk going over the fire grate, so I use my force stun. This means he's stuck and taking massive damage. Now let's switch over to the Warzone Alderaan. I've perched myself on a really nice high position, giving me the chance to nuke down enemies without the risk of taking any damage. This is also the location of a spawn of a power-up, which gives me a massive damage increase. As you can see, it's really paying off. Players will know that you're doing this, and they'll try and sneak up behind you and knock you off. You have to be prepared for that. If they fail to knock you down, then at least you have your power-up to help you in the fight. If you zoom out, you'll also be able to see the other sides of the map from here. I noticed that the other side only has 2 enemy players and decided to give it a go. One of the players perched himself on top of the console, making it difficult for melee to DPS him. Luckily, I have ranged attacks. He starts to heal, so I use my stun. With the help of my friend, down he goes. Just as that happens, another enemy player joins the fight. It's a bounty hunter, and he's using his large AoE attack. Make sure you move out of this, it is deadly. I realise that I'm low health and we're getting outnumbered, so I decide to run away and try and heal up. Obviously they realise that and they come after me. They use a stun, so I can't heal, and my cast time is too long, so I finally go down. On Star Wars The Old Republic, you don't have a respawn time. Instead, you appear straight away on your ship, and you can take one of the optional speeders down to the battlefield. Other speeders will appear, which will take you to the side turrets if you control them.
An ally is unbeatable.
In the middle turret, there's a little gap on the higher level which allows you to see to the side. You can use this to nuke the people heading towards that turret. You can hide behind the walls to try and avoid damage and heal up. I decide to jump down and go after it and finish off the kill. I tried to push the enemy away from me, but unfortunately that lands him right on a power-up which increases his damage. I realise I'm going to die, so I decide to use my run speed to run away and heal up. He also has the same idea and comes after me. Luckily for me, one of my teammates decides to heal me as well, and I manage to get out of it alive. As you can see, it's a really close game. The turrets have changed hands multiple times. Although we're slightly in the lead, it's going to be close. While a lot of us were fighting a whole group of enemy players coming towards the turret, A stealthed enemy managed to take control of the capture point. We rushed back, finished them off, and recaptured it. This is why one person should always stay on top of the turret just in case.
The Empire has found us. Our techs are not done downloading the ship's data core. Hold them off as long as you can.
Now it's time to play some of the Warzone, the Voidstar. If you're defending, you'll get to fly through the ship and have a good look over the Warzone. As you can see, this is one of the nicest looking Warzones in the pack. I'm now going to sweep past the enemy team and have a quick look at what they've got. The enemy team were missing a number of players, so they decided to hold back a little bit until more joined. A few of them decided to try and sneak around the sides to try and plant a bomb on one of the doors. Me and a few of us decided to go after them, and they quickly went down. The animation you can see appearing above my head means that I just earned a medal. There are a number of different medals you can be rewarded with. This helps show who did what in the Warzone, and at the end of the fight, your allies will be able to vote for who they think were the best. So having more medals is certainly going to help your case. As you can see, I just caught an enemy out of stealth. He was probably heading towards the door, so catching him was really important. The enemy team will try to plant bombs on the doors to try and get through to the next section. The announcer will warn you when they're successful. You have a limited time to defuse the bomb, or else the doors will explode and you'll continue to the next section of the map. Eventually, they manage to get through. Now they need to use a console to bring up the bridges to allow them to get to the other side so they can reach the doors and plant more bombs. Again, it's up to the enemy to plant one of the doors to get through to the next section. I saw someone heading towards the other side of the map where I knew no one was currently defending. I decided to chase him down and make sure he didn't get to plant. It's really important that you watch both sides, even if one of them doesn't have the bridge to allow them access. Some players will try and plant the bomb even though you're DPSing them. This is rather stupid and I definitely recommend you don't do it. You're going to want to clear the area of all enemies and then start planting. Yes, you can stealth in and capture secretly, and that's what happens here. Someone managed to do it on the other side of the map. It's also possible to be known as undefeatable. This happens when you kill a lot of players and don't die. The players have made it through to the next section, and I'm trying to fend off one of the consoles which allows them to the final set of doors. I soon realised I've got no chance and I decided to run for it. Luckily for me, it was the end of the round. Saved by the bell.
Position, but it's not over.
Now that we've successfully won the defending round, we also need to win the assaulting round. As you can see, I've managed to clear the area and I'm going to try and plant the bomb. Unfortunately for me, someone was hiding and managed to interrupt me at the very last second. After my team managed to get through the next two sections, I again tried to plant the door. It's a good idea to turn your camera around so you can see if anyone's coming.
Alert. Unauthorized armaments detected.
I managed to get the plant on and then it's just about defending it until it blows up. Luckily for us, we managed to hold it off and we head on to the next section. I again head straight for the next capture point and managed to get yet another one. Freaking awesome. I figure I'm on a capturing roll, so I might as well go for the final capture point. Luckily for me, I managed to get that one as well. What a good game. If I was on the enemy team, I would run past everybody I could just to try and interrupt the bomb planter. However, this guy decides not to do that and just attacks the people nearest him. Bad move. And that's going to be game. I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough of the Jedi Sage and the 3 different Warzones. Don't forget to check over the stats and vote for your allies who helped you the most. It gives them extra XP and Valor points. If you enjoyed this video or you found it helpful, please support me and my channel, Swtor Extreme. You can click the links here, quickly subscribe or visit my channel. Of course, do not forget to subscribe to Darren McTire, as well as the Swtor show. There'll be lots more videos coming soon. Hope you enjoyed.